Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hutch Nast. Wanted to talk about a super new project today called Kounotori, and a Kounotori is Oriental white stork. Now, in Japanese culture, the stork's believed to be a symbol of prosperity and longevity. As recounted as folklore of old, storks would be seen diving into water only to emerge with a mouthful of hidden treasure instead of fish. So that's already a pretty cool concept. Kounotori, ticker symbol KTO. What they want to do is focus on high staking rewards. Now, according to their light paper, they chose the stork because it is this imagery that has us believe that this is the perfect symbol for our token as we aim to provide a service that will return wealth to our investors for years to come. Now, KTO is looking to develop their own staking platform. Since this isn't an inexpensive endeavor, devs are looking to fund it through this KTO project. These guys have seen a thing or two in their years, and they're already watching out for some of the pitfalls that new tokens end up having and some of the new coins have. And here's what they had to say about that in their light paper as of January 2022. This is super new. Light paper, that's clever. Rather than, that's clever what they did there. Okay, the tokenomics. Kounotori KTO is an ERC20 token that will be launched to the Ethereum network in Q4 of 2021, so it's already launched. The total supply of 1 quadrillion KTO. To prevent whale manipulation, we will be using the following restrictions at launch. So maximum transaction at launch of 0.2% of total supply that will remain in place until further notice. That's actually currently in place. Maximum held per wallet at launch 0.5% of total supply. Upon reaching a total market cap of $50 million, the maximum held per wallet will increase to 1% value after that. Now, supply distribution is 9.5% of total supply will be allocated to a team wallet that will be released over a period of 12 months, starting 1 month after launch, and that's to help pay the development team. So that's already smart that they already have a plan in place for that. These are safeguards, especially with some of the manipulation that we've seen in the market lately with smaller cap projects. I think that this is super clever how they decided to do things. A different kind of transaction task. Now, imagine a token that looks after not only itself but its investors as well. A project where the rewards increase as token grows, yet also ensures it has the ability to recover should it flounder. For this project to begin with a healthy boost and marketing campaign, we will be implementing a scaling tax on transactions of 10%. Now, 3% reflections to holders of KTO in the form of KTO, and then 7% reflections to the treasury in the form of Ethereum, ETH, and just my take on reflecting it as Ethereum into their treasury is, it seems Ethereum's a much stabler coin. It's top tier for as far as stability and manipulation and things bad to happen to it. So I think that hedging their bets on that's clever. Now, they went on to say that as the project grows, these reflections will gradually increase for holders and decrease for treasury to form the ultimate reward, up to 8% reflection to holders of KTO in a form of KTO, and up to 2% reflection to the treasury in the form of ETH. The unique value of this scalable tax is demonstrated in its power to combat a decrease in the value of KTO, also known as DIP. In this event, the transaction tax will be adjusted as needed to ensure the Treasury has what it needs to redouble the marketing efforts and get the project back on track. Now, what they're saying there is brilliant, because oftentimes what happens with these projects is they don't realize how much money they actually need up front to get the project started. When they run out of money for marketing, you're dead in the water, because the thing that these projects need more than anything else is to break out of obscurity. That's what they need. To be the number one token, the number one most known token is also the number one in market cap, and it's called Bitcoin. Straight up. Straight up. It has been marketed in a way that it has become a household name. People refer to, just like Kleenexes is a type of tissue, people refer to them as Kleenexes. A type of cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, and people refer to all of it as Bitcoin. I hear it all the time. Happens all the time. So if they can't market it, their project's dead in the water. And this is just such a clever way to help combat and hedge your bets against things like that happening. Now, this increase in available funds will also fluctuate as necessary. Buybacks of token will be used for the benefit of the project and to protect the interest of both developers and holders. The maximum scaling of the treasury tax will not exceed the figures of 3% reflected in KTO in the form of KTO and 7% to the treasury in ETH. Now, why are there reflections in ETH? That the light paper actually, here's their take on it. I already gave you my take on why. Here's KTO team's take. Though teams typically hold a store of their own project token, in this case KTO for development, this also requires the token to be sold, thus affecting its price. To avoid the positive usage of the project funds being overshadowed by a decrease in token price, the team has chosen to retain the fund in the form of ETH. So that's actually an even better reason than what I said. Like my hot take was, well, Ethereum's more stable, makes sense, something happens with the project. But they even went on to, like, as we sell it to then do stuff like marketing, the price would actually be negatively affected. And we don't want that to happen, which that's even better. Now, given, they went on in the light paper to say, given Ethereum's significance and growth, this should ensure the monetary requirements to have us competing with the best can always be achieved without negatively impacting KTO's performance or its investors' pockets, as we won't have a treasury in KTO, and ETH treasury will also periodically be used to purchase tokens, which can be used for burn, giveaway, promotion, and even buy the token required for liquidity, or any future exchange will be listed. And this is just such an interesting premise, how they're going about, like, kind of getting that. I know it's already launched, but like launching the token out there further into the metaverse is actually brilliant. So, I mean, coins that make it past 3 months, generally they're here to stay, and the devs of KTO have definitely put safeguards in place to continue having capital for marketing and development. I think what they're doing in this project's genius so far. This isn't financial advice. Do your own research. I like it. I don't currently have any KTO right now. Actually, I need to swap, I don't know, about half of an Ethereum out of my MetaMask now for something more fun. So this is going to be interesting to see how this develops, and I plan on covering this token a little bit more as we follow their journey. I don't see this being like a huge, like, hit it big all at once, but it's clever how they're looking for a slow grow, and they have like the treasury set up in a way that it wouldn't even affect the price of KTO as a whole. It's going to be interesting to see what comes of this project in the coming weeks, because really they'll hit what, three months in March. It launched in December. So we'll really see what happens with that project by then. And I'm sorry I didn't know what the Oriental Stork story was. Maybe I have followers that are into Japanese culture that could bestow some knowledge on me. If you could, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. This has been Hutch Nast. I'll see you in the next one.